What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Today we're going to be talking about my crypto portfolio. Now, it has grown a little bit in value over the past month, and I wanted to do this every single month so you guys can see whether it does grow, if I have any changes, what's my decision-making process, all of that stuff, right? So we're going to dive into this and look at my 3 crypto accounts. I do have other crypto accounts that aren't really, that's just like set aside that I don't really look at. And the reason why I do that is just because I want to be surprised whenever those do grow to a certain level. But I just started looking at another exchange that I think you guys will get some value from. But anyways, make sure you guys hit the like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And also, if you guys want to join the Discord group, definitely hit that link in the description. You got to join Patreon. There's a $5 membership. There's a $10 and there's a $20 membership of Patreon. So if you guys want to be a part of that, each membership offers a different thing. Expert level profit hands being the 20 level one actually does give you a lot of detail when it comes to day trading, swing trading. Basically, you get everything across the board, right? And then obviously the Discord group is a great place to be able to communicate with people and just get a second opinion. But we're going to talk about my portfolio here today because this is the most important thing that you could possibly look at, is understanding what other people are investing in and get just a reason, I guess, to why you would want to invest into it, hopefully. So let's go ahead and dive into this. You can see here that I'm going to start with my Coinbase portfolio. Now, Coinbase is my portfolio to where I have my interest earning assets. Now, I did increase this value just recently. I took money out of a different position and put it into a lot of interest earning assets. And this is where I split it up, because you have Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. And for me, Coinbase is where you can stake a lot of coins, or not a lot of coins, a decent amount, so that you can gain interest. As you can see right here over to the right, I gained about $46.39 in interest. Most of it, I believe, coming from Algo and Cosmos. But I can go through this portfolio right now. It's standing at about $7,767.56. I did recently add some money to it, just like you can see here, but we have seen some fluctuation. We have seen some growth. It did surpass 7,000 without actually getting to this point, so I know I'm at a lower point with some of these positions. But here we go. The positions that I'm invested in this account: Algorand's a great position where you earn 4% APY, and it's currently at $8.85. This has not a low circulating supply, but it is, lowish, right? If I go into the position, you can see here that the circulating supply is 6.2 billion. This is why I invested a massive amount into this position, about 2,000 shares or 2,000 coins. The popularity is 16th on Coinbase. People like to invest in things that earn some sort of an APY, and something that's as low as Algo is definitely a good position to buy, just because of the low price, the lowish circulating supply, and the popularity obviously going through it. So it's great to be able to see that. Typical hold time is 48 days. So that's the reason why I would invest in Algo. A lot of the other ones are the same thing. Cosmos will pay me 5% APY. That's one that I do have about $2,000 in. I'm waiting for that to make a move back, probably around that $30 mark, in order to invest more. But I saw Algo as more of an opportunity to invest some. Now, I also have Tezos in this position, or in this this platform, in this exchange, and that pays me 4.63% APY. Now, this is a little bit tricky, because Tezos has a lot more fluctuation to it, and this is why I only have about 1,000 invested in there, and I'm waiting for the lowest point, which is probably below $6. It did get around to $6.16, and I didn't catch it in time, but as I see this below $6, that's where I'll start making my investments into Tezos. Ethereum 2.0 is the last interest earning asset that I have in this account. I did add $300 to this, which is not a crazy amount, but I did add $300, which will pay me a 4.5% APR on this. So this is not bad. I love having basically long-term crypto accounts. And it's not really made for the short term. If Algo somehow runs to $10 and I'm holding $20,000 worth or something like that, I will be excited, right? I'll be very excited that it's up there, but will I sell? No, I'll be happy to earn the interest off of the position. Same thing with Cosmos and Tezos and all of those. So it's something that I'm actively investing in. I add $10 to Tezos $10 to Algo every single week, and I'll probably end up making a move. You could see here, right here, I add $10 to Algo every week. And yeah, once I decide to do that with the other positions, I think that'll be good. I think I'll add probably like $30 or $40 maybe every week. But right now it's just 10 into Algo, and we'll go from there. Now, if we look into my other positions here, my Coinbase Pro account, which is more of my short-term, trades, short-term swing trades, day trades, things like that, if you want to look at it that way. But I have about $21,530.66 or 60 cents, I guess, $34.86 now. It just changed. But you can see here, it keeps changing. You can see here that my most, heavily invested position is FarmCoin. Now, FarmCoin, I've talked about it in many videos. If you guys want to check it out, I'll try and link it in the cards. I have to remember, but I'll try and link it in the cards. It has a 600,000 or almost 700,000 circulating supply. That is very low compared to a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, which means it has a full capability of growing really fast when it gains popularity. Right now, the popularity is super low. It's at 107th on the list of popular positions in Coinbase. So I hold about $5,000 in this at a price of around 180. I would say I'm down on the position because I did average into it. I bought in at 250, then like 230, then I bought in 10 at 156, and then I bought in more at 160, I believe it was. So I'm currently holding about 30, and I just bought more recently from the position that I pulled out of, which I will get into next. But I'm looking for this to really skyrocket. This is one of my most heavily invested positions, actually the most heavily invested position. So it's something that I truly do believe in. Gitcoin is another one of those that I truly do believe in. At 400 coins that I'm invested in, this only has about 12 million circulating supply. So that's why I invested in that. I did put more money in there. I bought about 100 more, and it came from the position that I sold, which is ICP. ICP did get to a level to where it was like $54. So I saw that and decided to get out of the position because I invested at 36. It did get to 70 in the past, which would have been great to sell at that point. But I looked at the overall situation and I was like, yes, it can grow. It can make a move, but the potential is so high so high in other positions compared to what ICP's potential is. Now, I saw ICP get to a high number, a high value, but it's just so tricky to see it up in those levels. Again, I mean, it definitely can. I'm not going to lie. It definitely can. If you're holding on to it, then, feel free to, comment down below and let me know how wrong I am. But I sold ICP to put it into Harvest Finance, put it into Gitcoin, and put it into long-term positions because ICP really wasn't moving for me. It stayed around that 50 mark. I have money in Litecoin. I have 8 coins of Litecoin. Polymath is another position that I do believe in, having 2,000 coins here. Clover Finance is another one as well. I invested in at $1.07. And it's now at $1.33, so that's not a bad move at all. You can also see Anchor Coin here has increased from where I invested in at like 6 cents, so it's basically doubled there. Cardano, that's another position that I plan on staking on Coinbase when I'm allowed to do it, but right now I can't do it because it's not available to stake on Coinbase. AMP, I'm holding 14,000 of that. ACH, I'm holding 10,000. Ethereum Classic, I'm holding 14, almost 15. Ethereum Classic, I'm starting to get tired of as well. That doesn't seem to move at all, and it really resisted at 175 and then fell pretty hard to those $50 to $60 levels. So where it is now, it's looking like that's something where it might end up holding. So I'm holding out for this to make a move, but it hasn't really shown me anything positive there. Bounce token is something I recently invested in, probably before that video that I created. But yeah, that's one that I invested in. I have about 20 20 coins, and I'll probably invest more because this does have a lowish circulating supply. So currently at 37, so $37, that's a low price to pay for that. Compound, really cheap at, well, not really cheap. I bought in at like $250, I believe, and I'm holding two at $353 now. So obviously it has grown a little bit. Shiba Inu, we all know I'm holding about 10 million of Shiba. Quant, I'm holding 2. Krill is a new buy. So Krill right here, Krill is a new buy at 150 coins. It's currently at $3 here. I should have probably bought a little bit more. It did increase recently, but then decreased down 30% right now, which is definitely a point to where you're like, okay, well, where is this going to go? You know what I mean? So all I know is that it has increased quite a bit and it has potential to move a little bit more. OMG is another position. I'm kind of like well diversified in crypto, especially in my short-term accounts, because you never know what can make a large move. I have my heavily invested positions, and I have positions that I'm not really heavily invested into, but plan to make a move. And another buy, I do have Dogecoin, and another buy here, another recent buy was Loopring. I plan on buying a little bit more of that, but I just want to see. I want to see it pull back a little bit more. I know it was close to $1. I probably should have bought a little bit more. I bought 100, and right now that $100 investment, it's about $100 investment, turned to $131. So I am positive there as well. But yeah, that's my short-term Coinbase Pro account. I know that's a lot of positions. $21,543.99. Now, the overall total may vary because things are changing as we speak, but I did write down exactly how much I had before the recording of this video. This is my last platform that I have here, which is Gate.io. So Gate.io, this will hold a lot of my more speculative investments. So things like Doggy Crypto, Doggy Coins, Safe Moon, Pi, like different positions that I can believe in that aren't on Coinbase yet, right? So things that I can see them eventually getting to Coinbase or getting to that Coinbase listing so that it can be very popular. That's something that I do see. Another position right here is Pi. I talked about this before, and it was at less than 1 cent when I invested into it at like $200 or so. It's now up to a value of $449, and the price, I believe, is it's 1 cent basically. I think it's 0.01 cents. So that's great to be able to see, basically 1 cent, or get up to that 1 cent mark after investing in at 0.0007. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that was it. It might have been 0.007. Somewhere around there, but I have about 28,500 coins. And if this ends up making a move to $1, which I do expect it making a heavy move, I would have about $28,000 in just that position, as well as Doggy Crypto. Doggy Crypto has less supply as well. And usually that's what I'm looking for. Something that has less supply, that has potential, that's really early on, and we can make our moves into those positions. I can put maybe $100 into it and see about 20,000 coins. Safe Moon is another one. I have 25.3 million Safe Moon, and I'm just going to let that sit there till we see a massive burn rate on that. And that's about $100 worth of value that's right there. And I do have some in USDT just to be able to transfer to other positions. But the total amount to my crypto portfolio is $30,104.63. This is it's an improvement over the $29,000 that I had previous. It's a slight improvement, but things have come back, and I have added a little bit of money to it as well. So it hasn't just grown. There have been positions that grew. There's been positions that have pulled back, and that's just how the crypto markets work. And I don't expect anything to be to grow 50%. I don't expect the whole account to grow 50% right away. Now, it could end up happening where the whole account could grow 50%, and that would be great. But I'm kind of investing for the short term, long term, and obviously speculative investments here. This is what I like to do. I split things up and make it easy for me to understand and fully break down here. So that's my crypto portfolio, guys. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. If you do, make sure you hit the like button on here, and also comment down below and let me know what your crypto portfolio is at, and where you stand with it. I know it's hard to check any type of gains with these crypto portfolios, but they're definitely fun to be able to go through and just understand what are my bad decisions, what are my good decisions. And I think ultimately I can say that I make a lot of good decisions. There are some that end up running, which I haven't really seen many of them. They end up running after I sell them. A lot of them hit the resistance point, fall back, and then maybe eventually they run, but I don't look at them anymore after that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I really appreciate everybody watching these videos. If you have watched till the end, it means a lot to me. And also, make sure you check out some of the links in the description, the Discord group, that does help out. And there's also a lot of people there that are willing to just, discuss things. But make sure you guys hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.